Hello. Hey, look, I got it right this time. I turned it sideways. All by
If you,
myself.
there you go.
I'm
Catching
making
on.
progress.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay,
All
just a
right.
second. All right, there we go.
Perfect.
So I have them all. Now I put tags on them so that I know who is who, male, female, in case anybody has any specific questions.
Sure. Smart.
And then, how did you tell me to make my puppy screen bigger? Just like that. Never mind. Got it.
Yep, just like that.
Okay, got it, got it, got it. And I'm going to get in there with them once we get started.
Okay. Give me 1 second here. I found a way to connect our Zoom to like Facebook and Instagram and YouTube because you can go live on social media as well. So just getting all that set up.
Do they not shut you down? Because Facebook is, they shut me at this point. If I even post a picture, I don't say anything. If I just post one picture, and I have 5 different accounts on Facebook between my puppies, my dog, or my puppies, my cats, my fitness stuff, and my personal page and another page. Yesterday, they shut me down on all 5 accounts because of my puppy pictures.
That's so weird.
Yeah, they are on me. They've been after me for several years, like keep shutting me down, restricted, but that was the first
Right.
time they shut all my pages down at once.
Yeah, we have kind of a leeway with them. We've worked with Facebook representatives over the last year. We actually are the one like puppy seller basically that has like an Instagram and a Facebook shop. So we kind of got lucky there. Um,
Good.
yeah, so we don't get that. Yeah, we don't get shut down for things like that, but we do have to be careful with some of our posts and things
Right.
like that.
Well, that
Not,
is fantastic.
yeah, yeah, we're really excited. That just happened relatively recently.
That is good.
Yeah, I'm going to send out one last message blast to everyone, and we'll get started shortly.
Hey, hi, dear. Hi, dear, everybody. That's good. I, they do not like those collars.
No, well, I got to get used to them, I guess,
Yeah,
at some point.
yeah. Well, they immediately try to start tearing them off each other. So I cut them pretty short, but before too long, they'll all be torn off.
Oh, they're too cute. And so you have the two litters
So I
right
have
now.
I have another litter actually. So I have these two, and then the other litter is I don't have them posted. I think they're ready to go out maybe like December 21st. And
Okay.
there's some pretty unique colors in those. Couple of them are really tiny, so all different. But I haven't got those posted yet. I'm get through these, and then maybe we'll go to those. I tried to take some pictures of them a couple of days ago, but they're still just too young.
Sure. Makes sense. All right, let's see.
I thought it's settle down. Oh.
All right, I'll start bringing some people on here.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining tonight. We have some Pomsky puppies to show off. We're going to get started officially with the questions and answers in maybe a minute or two. Just going to let some more people hop on. Giving you a little sneak peek here. We do have a chat feature, so you can post questions in the chat. I have some questions I'll be covering with Rhonda, our breeder, but if there's anything specific, you guys can let us know. We'll be covering all the details of the puppies' names, their ages, their personalities, expected weights, things like that, as best as we can. But again, if you have any specific questions, just write them in the chat and we'll get those answered. See. Thanks for being patient. We will be stopping right at the top of the hour tonight. All right. Well, Rhonda, I will do a quick introduction, and then I will let you take the lead.
All right.
Thanks for getting the close-ups on the puppies already. But yeah, Rhonda is one of our fantastic breeders. She's based in Missouri. She's been with our program for a long time, and she's been breeding for even longer, over 20 years. She has adorable Pomskies right now, and so she'll kind of give you a little bit more information on her background, and we'll get going here. So Rhonda, take it away.
All right. Hi, y'all, and thank you for joining us. Like Peter said, I have been breeding for over 20 years, and this is actually two separate litters that are really, they were born within one day of each other. So a Pomsky is a Pomeranian and Siberian Husky. These puppies are actually F1B. So they are 75% Siberian Husky and a quarter Pomeranian. And some are a little bit bigger than others. Some are a little bit smaller. And if you see them scratching, they have little puppy collars on them so that I could give you their names and sexes in case anybody's interested in a specific one. And so we are outside today. So it's pretty warm here where I'm at. And then other than that, just y'all just take it away with any questions you might have for Peter. And I'll get close-up photos of each puppy. This grass, we do use a doggy door, but I also use this grass to teach them potty training. And I just fed them. So they are definitely trying to go to the bathroom a lot, but I've been trying to clean it up as we go. But anyway, y'all just go ahead and ask any questions.
Yeah, wonderful. I'll keep an eye on the chat here. Now, being 75% Husky and 25% Pomeranian, can you let us know the sizes of the parents and then give us maybe a weight range of what we could expect these puppies to grow into?
Okay, so Dad was pretty small. He was about, if I remember correctly, 15-ish pounds. And that's, no, the Pomeranian. He was actually smaller than that. Originally, this was a Pomeranian and Siberian Husky cross. Then I held out the smallest Pomsky. And so their daddy, his name is Masterpiece, is about 20 pounds and a lot of fur. And then their mamas, just like I said, it's two litters, and both mamas are pretty small in the low 40-pound range. And for a Husky, that's pretty small. Some Huskies get quite a bit bigger, 75 to 100. but all of my Huskies are relatively small in order to create smaller puppies. So these puppies on the average, when they grow up, will be about 15 to 20 pounds, and some might be just a tad bigger.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for that. We did have someone asking about the whichever one you might think is the smallest. I know these puppies are still a little young. They're about 6 weeks old. Some are a little older. But
Okay, so
yeah, but smallest if you have kind of a runt or if you have a good
I
estimate.
do. So like I said, these are two different litters, and they are getting to know each other as we speak. So here we go. This is a little female, and her name is Gigi, Gege. She is really small. She's got like a red brindle look in her coat, and she's a pretty petite thing. Her eyes are more of a hazel color. And then let's come here, little one. Oh, let me find you another one. Here's another small one out of the same litter. This is Booze. He is a male, and he has beautiful double blue eyes, as you can see, more of a sable coloring, and he also has the red tint, but he's got the dark around his eyes. So that is Booze, Gigi, the little girl, and then let's see. Let's see. I think. Let me pull them all out. Oh, come here, babies. Come here, come here, come here. Oh, okay. And then probably our last smallest one out of this bunch would be, this is Noelle, and she is a female. She is a black and white and really pretty eyes. The one eye, it's kind of hard to tell because we don't have sunshine in right here, but this is a beautiful blue eye. And I think she's double blue eyed. Yeah, she's a double blue eyed also. And so she has a little bit of brown around her. So those are the three smallest out of this bunch that I'm showing you all right now.
Perfect. Yeah, Noelle is beautiful. She really has that classic husky look to her.
Yes, most definitely.
So you do some of the potty training, as you mentioned earlier. We've had some more people hop on the call since then. So can you go into a little bit more detail about that, as well as some of the early socialization you do?
Absolutely. Okay, so you all are really just seeing exactly hands-on pretty well what goes on in the life of a puppy. For me, the first 8 weeks. So the first 2 weeks, they are with mama, and their flooring is a solid rubber matted flooring. And then about 2 weeks old, I will take half of that rubber solid flooring away. And then it is a small plastic soft coated flooring that they will walk over to use the bathroom. All of this is inside, and the puppy will naturally walk over to these holes to use the bathroom to keep all of their sleep and play area clean because they do not want to get it dirty. And then I just allow them to follow mama outside, which is through a doggy door, and they will start using the bathroom outside. And a puppy, if they are raised in a really clean environment, then they want to keep that environment clean. So for you all, when you get them home, potty training is super, super easy because they're already taught everything. Now, for example, the little grass that I have right here, if we are outside, like running around the yard in a much bigger area, I will put some of this down, and the puppy, once again, they will instinctively just go over here because when one puppy starts using over here, they all go. So on the grass, then the regular play area grass in the yard, that's their play area, but they go to one spot to use the bathroom. And it's cleaned every day. And once again, a puppy does not want to go, they don't want to have, feces to walk in or anything like that. So you keep it clean and they will just keep going to that same spot every day. So a lot goes into the potty training. And then as far as they are with their mama, I let mama wean the puppy. So this one's a real quiet puppy, that little gray and white there. I let mama wean them herself. So she will instinctively just kind of start letting them know that it's her time to eat, not their time to nurse. She'll growl at them, letting them know, nursing off her is over. So I let all of that, let Mother Nature take its course. And then once that is completed, then Mama is separated from them so that they can get used to being away from Mama. And then, just as I'm doing right now, this is 2 different litters. And this is their first time ever being together, which is really good because we have just a little bit of squabbling going on. And dominance or submissiveness or whatever it may be, and they get through it pretty quick. But it also teaches them how to get along with each other, how to play, and that if they may have been the boss in the one litter, they're not necessarily the boss when they're put with somebody else. And as you can see, they just kind of start snuggling up against each other. So once again, it helps you all when you get them home to put them with other animals, other cats, dogs, people, whatever it may be. And they're not used to just one sibling. They're not used to one mom. They're not used to one person.
Perfect. Yeah, that's a great explanation. And that, that early introduction to each other and even outside the litter really goes a long way, I know.
Yes.
Oh, so cute.
And then this, just like this right here, rubbing their bellies and stuff. This is what you want to see in a puppy. They will not naturally relax like this if you don't spend a lot of hands-on with the puppy and playing with their paws and playing with their ears and their nose and all over their body. Then if they're not used to this, and when you get them home and you try to do anything with them, they're going to be scared to death. But I start this once again about 3 weeks old. That one just went to sleep. I start this about 3 weeks old, and I lay them on their belly or on their back. Excuse me, little one. And I lay them in my hands when they're little bitty, and I just rub, and they will completely relax. And this is what we want to see, because this just this makes it much easier for you to train them, and also they are lovable. So these pups are up on my lap and jumping all over me, and then they'll fall asleep for a while and play again, and then away we go again.
Yes. And you're not the only one giving those belly rubs. So can you talk about who's in the family? I know you have some grandkids that stop by a lot. So can you kind of give us the age range of people involved in all this?
Sure. So here we go. This is great. All right, grandbabies. So I have a 5-year-old and one that just turned 4 yesterday, and then a 1-year-old and another one that's 1.5, and then a couple of more on the way. So with all those kids, and when they come over, which is quite frequently, it is, let's go take care of puppies. Let's go play with puppies. And we have a lot of different animals, but they are hands-on. Everybody's holding a puppy. They're helping me feed. They're helping me vaccinate them. They're helping me do everything with them, clip their nails, take pictures. So the kids are very, very, very much hands-on with all the puppies, and which is, once again, makes it great for you all because they're used to kids and they're used to that rambunctiousness. That not, sometimes puppies are really, really scared of kids. And that's a big question that a lot of people have is, how are they with kids? But these puppies are definitely used to kids.
Yes. Great. Well, you gave us some introductions to, I think, 3 of them. Can we go through the round again and get some of those other ones?
Here we go. So, all right, let's see here, little one. Okay. Pawson. All right. This is a female, and this is Pawson. Pawson. It could be a pumpkin. And beautiful, beautiful eyes. Very pretty eyes. Look at the pictures. These eyes are unbelievable. This is my favorite part about this breed, are the differences in all the eyes, because you don't really ever get the same in one litter at all. So this is a female. She's a chunky thing. She's a super big, her coloring, as you can see, We've got brown, black, striped down at a lot of sable in her. And she is a chunk. If you want a bigger dog, by far, this is her. Absolutely gorgeous. You can see how fat she is and chunky. So that's Miss Pawson. And come here, baby. Oh, I'll put her in my lap. Okay, then I have somebody behind me here. Then next, oh, I've already shown you this one. This is Gigi, the little red female with hazel eyes. And she's a tiny thing. She's going to stay pretty tiny and petite. All right. Then we have Wolf. And Wolf is a female. Here we go. So she is a red and white and beautiful, like more of a dark red coloring. And she's pretty chunky too. Super just soft and fluffy. There's one litter that is more fluffier, chunkier than the other, and she has beautiful eyes too. So that is Wolf. Hi, baby. Okay, we got another one up here on my lap. Here we go. Oh, I've showed you this one. All right, this is Booze, the male that we got Wolf still down. All right, here's Booze that I told you about, more of a smaller one, and this is a male also that I showed you earlier. See that eye? It's just incredible. I love these eyes.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful blue and very distinct and nice contrast with their colors.
Okay, come here, baby. All right, this is Paw next. P-A-W. And this thing is so pretty. He's a male, P-A-W. And just that overall husky face for sure. And black down his spine. And lay down, little one. Once again, excuse me, baby. Beautiful eyes here. I try to take pictures, close-up pictures of their eyes so that you all can see a really good look of them. Sometimes it's hard to see when the sun is just, in a different angle. And then, okay, I showed you Noelle. We'll go back to her. Let me make sure. Always want to make sure. Okay, this is our little female. And come here, baby. Lay her in my lap. All right, this is Miss Noelle. Hi, honey.
Hey, did you get a little lucky with all these beautiful colors, or
no,
does that kind of happen with Pomskies?
It's what my mama and daddy. And I will my mamas and my daddy. I will honestly say, because I've looked at a lot of Pomskies, this one's about ready to go to sleep. Wake up. Okay, one more. Hold on, Peter. I'm going to come back to you. And this is Barry. Last one. Little female here. Beautiful. Once again, eyes. And come here, pumpkin. Oh, I have puppies all over my lap. So, all right. There we go. And once again, this coloring. See the brown and the black. She's got her little paws wrapped around me. So this is Barry, a little girl. But honestly, I have seen a lot of different Pomskies, and I guess I'm kind of prejudiced towards mine, but I think that they're absolutely beautiful. And the dad is a wolf sable. He's so many different colors mixed together. And then my mamas are either like black and white, red and white. So my Siberian Husky mamas are different colors. They're the standard Siberian Husky colors. But my daddy is the one who primarily is throwing all this variety of colors in each litter.
I got it. Perfect.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Let me see if there's any questions here. Do you get them socialized around kids of all ages? As well as adults. You do some potty training, you do the early stimulation, the belly rubs, just getting them used to the handling. You put the collars on them as well. You start doing that. That always helps with leading into leash training and things like that. Do you do any sort of crate training? Do they sleep in crates overnight?
They don't sleep in a crate, but the place that they sleep is similar to a crate. It's a large, it's not a crate, but it's a very large area with walls and a ceiling, and it's blocked off. So they each have their own individual areas. And then before they leave, they are put, let's say that this one's adopted out next week. So several days before Paul goes out the door, he will be by himself in a crate, and then of course taken out, to play and go to the bathroom. But the reason for that is to get him used to being alone and completely separated from his litter mates, and to get through any stress that he might have, the crying and just being isolated. So that's where the main crate training comes in, right there at the very end. And what else was I going to tell you? Oh, yes. And in the beginning also, just the sounds. That's huge. So they are used to every sound imaginable. Just like in your house, I just want them to go to your house and nothing really be out of the ordinary for them. TVs, radios, vacuums, dishes, pots, pans, kids, anything, music, everything. They're used to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, great answer. You cover all the bases.
And
now
then, of
these
course,
puppies.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Rhonda.
Oh, I was just going to say, and of course, they'll go to the vet before they leave, and the vet will look them over, check their knees, ears, temperature, everything about them. And, they come with a full health certificate and everything else. But really, I have excellent vets and excellent record. And I try to take really, really good care of all these babies, and just look forward to them spending the next, couple of decades with a new family.
Yes. Yes, amazing. Somebody asked about the size. I know we've covered that once or twice. So the parents are right around 25 to, what'd you say, 40 pounds?
Yes, on the average. So the mamas are about 40, 41, 42. They sometimes, depending on their coat size. And then dad is about 20 pounds. So but these pups don't necessarily come out 20 to 40 pounds. It's ironic because, for example, this little girl right here, she's probably only going to be, I would guesstimate her about 15 pounds. She's a tiny little thing. And one from the exact same litter might come out. This one right here, Booze, he might be 25 pounds because he's pretty big built. But these two are, yeah. Let me make sure. No, these are out of different. They have the same dad. I'm trying to find somebody out of her litter that. Here we go. Mm-hmm. Same litter right here, but much bigger. Not sure. Crazy bigger, but just you're going to have some pound difference even in the same litter.
Right, and that's nice because it gives people a bit of a variety to choose from.
Yes. Yes. And then they all, for the most part, pretty well have this stripe down their back, which I think is really a beautiful, beautiful little signature of a Pomsky.
Mm-hmm. Now, these puppies are 6 weeks old. They're going to be available right around December 7th, December 8th, once they're 8 weeks old, and they all have all their age-appropriate shots and vaccines, which makes it a perfect time to get a puppy for the holidays, if you're thinking about that. If you want to pick up, we can set that up between you and Rhonda. She's in Missouri. If you're not able to travel, or maybe she's not exactly local to you, we do have delivery. Reserving your puppy sooner than later is always recommended this time of year.
Yes.
Just because of how busy things get with transportation and booking things. But yeah, if you were to reserve your puppy, by the time they're available or I should say by the time they're ready to leave around December 8th, December 9th, that would be a pretty good time for us to make sure you get your puppy home before the holidays. So just wanted to mention that to all of our guests.
Yes. Yes, mm-hmm. Most definitely. It's, and of course the weather, you never know what you're going to run into this time of the year. And, so we want to try to, plan ahead for, bad weather, wherever it may be in the States, if that should be a situation.
Yeah, good point. Bad weather, or even just cold weather. We make sure going through the airlines, but we can't do it if it's going to be too cold. But we have
Mhm.
ground delivery, which goes right to your home. You can speak to one of our puppy representatives over the phone, or you can click Ask About Me on a puppy's profile page to get some more details about the process.
Yes. Yes. And this is just a little diversion. We spoke about this before, but for example, this little one was trying to chew on my pants, which we don't want that. So a little bit of training here. All I do is divert the attention and give them a toy. And now we're playing a little bit of tug of war. But so you can teach puppies, they can have a like a crate or a box full of toys. And let's say that they are trying to chew on a piece of furniture or your shoes or anything, just redirect their attention, just like I just did with this one. And now our focus is on the toy and not my pants.
Yes, so important, especially at the puppy stages.
Yes, yes. They lots of
Are
play, lots of teething.
are Pomskies, would you consider a pretty trainable breed?
Very trainable. You have this husky in them. So hey, quit. This is
Yeah,
like
they
kids. um, very trainable because I mean the Pomeranian is very smart, and they were known for more of a lap dog, and then the husky, is a sled dog, and that's what they were bred for. Now, up north, obviously, that's what they are, but they are very trainable, good with families, good one-on-one, very smart. And just with anything, the more time you spend with them, reinforcement, positive reinforcement, letting them know what's acceptable, not acceptable, you can do a lot with these dogs. I always recommend, instead of putting like a collar on them, I like a harness a little bit better around their shoulders because it gives you a little bit more control of them, and lots of treats and rewards. So when they do something good, they get a reward. And instead of just scolding them, or just like this right here, instead of coming back to my pants, this one once again went to the toy. Oh, baby.
And then on top of being trainable, Huskies are known to have quite a bit of energy. Pomeranians can even be slightly energetic, as I'm aware. So, what's like their energy level, and what's a good way to make sure they're getting enough exercise every day?
I think that the best way to make sure they're getting enough exercise, because I get asked this question a lot. Let's say that somebody gets a puppy home, and a few weeks later they contact me and they say, I'm really having a lot of problems with this puppy. Either they're biting me, they're snipping, they're growling, something like that. And the first thing I always ask them is, how much exercise are they getting in a day? And it's, well, I'm working all day and they're in a crate for 12 hours. Okay, that's not going to work, because it's just like if you had a child of a 4-year-old that's locked up inside all day. A puppy, especially Pomsky, they need some exercise, but not crazy exercise. They don't need to go on a 5-mile run every day, but they definitely need to be able to play around and run around. And talking about the biting or anything like that, that's pretty well with any puppy. I raise different breeds, and that's pretty well with any breed of puppy, because they do have to exercise. But just to give y'all a little example, we have been outside now. I was getting ready, for this live feed, and we've been outside for probably about an hour. And as you could see in the beginning, they had been out here for about 30 minutes. They were running, playing, chewing on each other. This one's still going. The little red's still going, but you see the rest. So they are down for the nap. They've had about 30 minutes to 45 minutes of playtime, and now they're just ready to settle down and go to sleep. So at least if you have that 2 to 3 times a day, then you're okay with them.
Sorry, I was talking, but I was muted. That won't
Oh,
work.
that's okay.
Um, I just wanted to say we're coming up on our last minute or two.
Okay.
So for all the guests who are viewing, please write in your last question. I will try and get to those. Rhonda does have to go. She has a hard stop right at the top of the hour. So let me take a look. I'll cover some of the basics really quick. Rhonda is located in Missouri. If you're not able to go to Missouri or you don't live locally there, we do offer nationwide delivery. We have a couple different transporters that we've partnered with over the past many years, and they're just wonderful, very reliable. Everyone that travels with your puppy is a dog lover themselves. They give wonderful feedback and updates about how your puppy's doing, whether it's on the ground delivery or through the airport. So just things to keep in mind. The Pomskies have a little bit of range and weight. They could either be, around 20 pounds on the lower size, possibly up to 30 pounds, give or take, at the larger size. So if you're looking for something a little bit bigger or a little bit smaller, there's something for you. They come in a lot of different colors. They have that classic husky look. They are 75% husky and 25% Pomeranian. But yeah, it's kind of like having a little mini husky in the home. You'll
Yes.
definitely get a lot of people asking you, "Oh my gosh, where'd you get that puppy?" So
Most
you'll be
definitely.
turning
Yes.
heads.
Yes, most definitely. They are absolutely beautiful, beautiful little puppies.
Well, Rhonda, thanks so much for your time tonight. We're wishing you and the puppies a happy Thanksgiving.
You too.
And everyone, remember, these puppies are 6 weeks old, so they are going to be available on our website for a little bit longer. They will start going to the new homes at 8 weeks old once they're old enough, as long as they're reserved and have some committed families. So we're certainly looking for those families. Give us a call or click Ask About Me on the puppies profile pages on our website, and that'll connect you with a puppy concierge, one of our team members and representatives, to help you get connected with Rhonda even further and ask some more questions. All right,
Yeah.
Rhonda, it's
Hey, thank you.
all right. It's been a pleasure. You have a good evening.
All right. Thanks, y'all. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye. All right. Thanks, everyone. Please let me know if you have any questions. You can continue to use the chat. I was going to stay on for about another minute or two. We do have another PawradeLive scheduled for this evening. It's going to be in about an hour with Doberman Pinscher puppies. Those are going to be a lot of fun to see. Dobermans are beautiful. But yeah, if you have any more questions about Pomskies, we will get you connected with Rhonda if you want to call us or click Ask About Me on one of the puppies profile pages. I don't see any more questions coming in, so I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you so much and stay tuned for more. Good night.